There is mounting evidence that regular exercise has a profound effect on both the course and the outcome of COPD. Pulmonary rehabilitation is an 8-week program of exercise and education for groups of patients with COPD and limited by breathlessness. It is now well established across the UK following its inclusion in the national guidelines for best treatment for COPD.
This film, we hope, will be a way of sharing those very positive feelings that the patients have told us about and help to encourage and motivate other patients who are thinking about accepting a referral to pulmonary rehabilitation or joining up to go to a long-term exercise program. We hope too it will encourage referrers to recognise that these benefits exist together with all the functional and clinical benefits of pulmonary rehabilitation and will motivate them and encourage them to refer their patients who are breathless.
Up now? Yeah. Take one foot off first. That's good, just sit nice and safe. That's it, one leg off. That was 40 seconds. Oh. That was really good.
Jackie and June visited a current pulmonary rehabilitation session to discuss their experiences having now finished the course.
Coming here, I've gradually learned that you've got to be calm and you've got to be in control, where I didn't have that control before. Now I know that there's other people out there with the same condition like that I've got, and you can actually live a normal life with the condition.
Yeah, although you were part of the group, you were also an individual, weren't you?
Yeah. Getting to know your medication, simple things as I was using my asthma pump wrong.
Now I park as far away as I can.
And just take your time.
And sometimes walk round the perimeter.
My kids are surprised. My husband is like, oh my God, we went out on Saturday, he's like, oh my God, I got my missus back, Because I was depressed.
Unless someone knocked on my door, put my coat on, took my hand, I wouldn't have gone out, But now I do, and I'll go out for longer.
Most patients derive not only functional benefits from a course of pulmonary rehabilitation, but also huge enjoyment and befriending that happens during the course. And the only problem for them is that it's a very long wait till they're eligible for another course of pulmonary rehabilitation in 18 to 24 months when it might be offered again. They often feel quite bereft at the end of the course and often have expressed the desire for something ongoing when it's completed, something that doesn't involve going to a local gym where you have to exercise with people who are not breathless, or exercising alone at home, which takes an enormous amount of motivation. The patients expressed the desire to exercise with other patients who have COPD and breathlessness.
The Breathe Easy support group network provides support for people with a long-term lung condition and for those who look after them. Supported by the British Lung Foundation, the groups are patient-run across the UK. One such group is the Islington and Haringey Breathe Easy group, set up by the Whittington Hospital in 2004, where members can meet, socialise and share their experiences. Since patients completing pulmonary rehabilitation are encouraged to continue a programme of long-term exercise, the Breathe Easy group were keen to set up an exercise programme run by a specialised instructor that knows about lung conditions.
I do find with these groups, everyone is friendly and they welcome newcomers into the group very much. The Borg scale that they would have used at pulmonary rehab, we use that as well, so they can monitor the breathlessness. And then coming on to here, they get to understand their breathlessness a little bit better and know how to monitor it and scale it so they feel safe when they go out. So it's a confidence building thing as well. A lot of people think, oh, I shouldn't exercise, but from my experience, once they start exercising, they actually find it a lot easier. One lady particularly said to me she started cleaning her windows, which she hadn't done for years. I did have a lady turn up before and she said, I really don't think I can do this, I'm having a bad day, I've got loads of aches and pains. And I said, that's fine, okay. You can watch. And just see what we do in the class. But she started in the warm-up. She goes, no, I'll try the warm-up because I am here. So we did the warm-up, mobilised the joints, got the body a little bit warmer, and she actually ended up doing the whole class and actually said she felt really good after doing it.
The group started in January 2009. Although the costs were low at around £50 per session, funding soon ran out. But the patient satisfaction survey suggested that this had been a popular venture, and so Public Health, NHS Islington, agreed further funding on the basis of a service bid made by COPD clinicians at the Whittington Hospital to extend this pilot, providing an easily accessible, disease-appropriate, regular exercise programme for Islington patients with COPD who had completed pulmonary rehabilitation.
The bid included a commitment to demonstrate that long-term exercise was a realistic intervention for patients who were breathless with COPD, that it would provide sustained benefits that were derived from pulmonary rehabilitation, which we know fall off after about a year to 18 months, and finally to demonstrate that patients actually enjoyed it and found this beneficial for their quality of life.
To talk. If you're breathless and can't talk, your intensity is too high.
I've been in hospital for over 2 years since I started the exercises, which is very, very good. Before that, I was every 3 months. It's very scary when you come into a place like this for the first time, because when I came in here first, I said, what am I doing here? I'm ready to run.
And then she met me.
And then I met Maureen. But
I feel a hell of a lot better. I get out more. I never used to. Much better.
even my grandchildren, when I go walking, they say to me, you're not breathing that heavy anymore.
Yeah, somewhere to go as well.
Yeah.
It keeps us busy, though.
Yeah.
Everything. Changing your beds, how to put on a duvet cover, taking down your curtains, cleaning your windows.
Because in the pulmonary,
a lot of things.
We get a lot of advice.
A lot of advice. We just didn't,
information.
And we were shown easy ways to do things that we didn't know about.
I don't do curtains or anything, but I can walk a lot better and I go out a lot more. Because I didn't before. I used to sit indoors. Never went out.
But I would advise anybody just to try it. Give it a month.
They've got nothing to lose, have they?
Nothing to lose.
The benefits
And the benefits is really, really great for you. It's just going into the unknown, isn't it?
Best thing that ever happened for me.
Relax, finish off rotating back. And well done. Good work, excellent. Well done, guys.
In May 2011, the patients were asked to participate in a focus group held around a summer tea party, led by clinical psychologist Sarah Lunn.
What we heard in that focus group was overwhelmingly positive. Importantly, really was about the friendships that they'd made in the groups and the general feeling that life wasn't as alone as it had felt to them before.
This is a book that I've been assembling with people from the programme, and what this book includes are contributions from people to say quite where the group has taken them. So they've documented their own unique kind of experience and achievements, and it's an ongoing project. It's a growing book, so people in future groups can also contribute to this, and it's a resource that will be available in the Whittington to be read by people who are considering attending the group, just to see what people get from it, and quite what an impact it can have on people's lives when they do attend. Key kind of themes really for me is that they are surprised at quite how far they've come. I no longer feel 50 years, I feel 20 again, and it's all because I gave the group a chance.
It must be more than 10 years ago that I first sort of wanted to get pulmonary rehab going out of Whittington. And it's so inspirational. It doesn't take a huge amount from the staff and the physios and the assistants and all the people that come and talk to the patients. But you listen to their stories afterwards and you realise what they take away and what they do with it and how much difference it makes in their life. It's fantastic. It's low-tech medicine with big results, and that's great.